So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and I can't even say it. I can't say that today we're gonna be farming Grineer Manics. Because the only place where you can quote-unquote farm them with the biggest quotes you can imagine is the Law of Retribution raid, and not everyone has access to the Law of Retribution. Now please excuse the annoyed tone of my voice in this video, but I've just spent almost 6 hours trying to get at least one Manic to show up in a mission. At least one, just one, so I can kill him and he drops like a point strike, and then I'll be like, well, at least it showed up. I haven't seen a single Manic in 6 hours. I am not kidding. And I've tried everything. So at first, I went to every single Grineer-controlled planet, and I did a couple of exterminate missions, a couple of sabotage missions, then a couple of spy missions, and finally some capture missions. And I was running around on my Valkyr with some duration, and I was running around with Hysteria, not even killing the Grineer. And later on, I even removed the weapon from my Sentinel so he doesn't shoot the Grineer, so they can raise the bloody alarm, which they will do, but they don't really want to lock down the doors, which is something you need for the Manic to show up. So I was just running around, trying to get the Grineer to raise the alarm. Once they did, I killed all the Grineer in the locked part that I was currently in, and I just stood in a corner for about 10 or 20 minutes trying to get a Manic to spawn while watching Star Trek. And I did this for about 3-ish hours. After that, I went onto Google and just Googled Manic farming because I was getting really frustrated because I couldn't get even a single bloody Manic to spawn. So on the internet, I found a couple of things. So first of all, some people were saying that the Tile Regor Manics and the Manic Bombards have the same drop table. And I don't think they do. Personally, today I did 30 runs, and 30 runs isn't much in Warframe. And the only thing I was able to get from these Manics is Point Strike. That's it. And even the codex shows that they have different drop tables. So this is the special Manic that you get during the Tile Regor fight, and this is the normal Grineer Manic. And even if they do drop ash parts, this is a really terrible way to farm them. Because if I didn't get one in 30 runs, and none of my clanmates got one ever from this mission, then yeah, you would have to do around 200 runs just to get one part. That's a good way to farm a frame. So after this, I went on the internet again. And some people were saying that if you do high enough Grineer survivals, at 10 minutes you will have a Manic show up, and after that, every 5 minutes you will get one Manic. So I tried that next. Now, it should come as no surprise that I didn't see a single Manic there either. And at this point, I was getting really frustrated. Because it's been like 5 hours, and I wasn't able to get even a single Manic to show up. So I did about 5 high-level Grineer survival missions. I stuck around for either 15 or 20 minutes, and then I just gave up. I just gave up. There is no way to farm these things outside of Law of Retribution. There just isn't a way to farm these bloody things. I'm sorry, I really tried, because I was like, you know what, people don't really have access to the Law of Retribution. I mean, even while editing this video, I just got an idea like, oh man, I didn't try Nightmare mode, so I went back in game, and I ran around like a headless chicken in Nightmare mode, trying to get the Grineer to lock me down and raise the alarm, and still, no Manics. And running around in Nightmare mode, trying to get the Grineer to lock you down is, well, let's just say fun. I'm sorry, there is just no way to farm these things outside of the raid.